Ah, Yorkie the Barbarian here. Last of the Brigantes and Brigantes. Teamed up with their chief, nice chief, Ulbrig, who is the last of the Sarkorians. As we now get ready to head to the great Garrison and Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Just need to chat with her a bit. We haven't talked to Seela about her background, I don't think. Did we? No. We can catch them later. Perhaps we ought to catch one now. Seela, tell me about yourself. I'd like to know more about you. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? I'm a little bit from Geb, a little bit from Catapesh, but mostly from the Knights of Ayamade. I was accepted and began my training at 14. I belong to their ranks more than I belong to any other place. You've come to Mendeb by a long road, haven't you? A very long one. Seela looks at you cheerfully. A traveller expects to have amusing stories, unfortunately. I only have 3 tales of any interest. I'd like to save them for the next feast. Otherwise, I won't have anything to show for myself when it's time to start bragging. And that just won't do. Particularly since I'll win the night with my cautionary tale of a battle with chupacabras. Well, that'll be a great feast. We'll talk when we celebrate our next victory. I like your attitude. We'll never overcome grief and misery without hope for a better future and dreams of brighter days. What made you become a paladin of Ayamade? Seela's gaze sharpens momentarily, then she sighs. It's a serious question and a good one. You should ask it of your companions, but it's a long story. To start with, 12 years ago, I was nothing like the person I am now. I roamed the streets of Solku with the other homeless orphans. I stole. I fought. I was hired sword for a bit. Not the proper regime for a paladin, is it? Back then, Solku was a city of orphans, widows, and widowers. Gnolls decimated the city regularly. My parents were among their victims. People there heard about new deaths before they'd finished mourning the previous losses. One day, a group of knights of Ayamade brought a glimmer of hope to the city, but while others saw them as saviors and protectors, I was busy pricing up their noble horses and their gleaming mithril armour, wondering just how much one of their pretty swords would fetch. You should talk with Walger, he could advise you on that. A thief lives one day at a time, that's what they say. I was the type that never thought past the next job anyway. I was able to sneak into the Knights' camp, steal one of their mithril helms. Seela pauses, her voice sad and measured. I was right there when a Gnoll attacked the helm's owner. Asami was her name. I dealt a blow to her unprotected head. A Gnoll, like all those others, she'd fearlessly driven from the gates of Solku. That one blow was fatal, but who was really to blame for her death? The Gnoll attacker or the young thief named Seela? Couldn't have known the consequences of your actions. I couldn't. I knew full well I was committing a crime, and I targeted someone who came to help my city in times of trouble. There are times, Yorkie, when you can't hide behind I didn't know. But you were asking what brought me to the ranks of Ayamade's warriors. We all choose the paladin's path for our own reasons. Some are guided by nobility of spirit, some by a desire to fight injustice. I became who I am through penance and a debt unpaid. The day Asami died, protecting my city, I wanted to kill myself for the terrible guilt I felt. Then I realised it wouldn't make the world any better. I decided that instead I'd try to take her place. I'd become who she had been, and protect the innocents that she would no longer be able to protect. Fair enough. So what are the principles of the Paladins of Ayamade, Seela? What ideas do you follow? Seela smiles. I'll tell you. I like to recite our code. It feels like I've said it 1,000 times, but it never gets old. There is strength in these words. After a pause, she begins, her voice slow and meditative. I will earn the weight of my sword. Without my heart to guide it, it is worthless. My strength is not in my sword, but in my heart. If I lose my sword, I will have lost a tool. If I betray my heart, I have died. I will have faith in the inheritor. I will channel her strength through my body. I will shine in her legion, and I will not tarnish her glory through base actions. I am the first into battle and the last to leave it. I will not be taken prisoner by my free will. I will not surrender to those who under my command. I will never abandon a companion. I will honor sacrifice freely given. I will guard the honor of my fellows, both thought and deed, and I will have faith in them. When in doubt, I may force my enemies to surrender, but I am responsible for their lives. I will never refuse a challenge from an equal. I will never give honor. I will give honor to worthy enemies and contempt to the rest. I will suffer death before dishonor. I will be temperate in my actions and moderate in my behavior. I will strive to emulate Iomedes' perfection. Thank you. That tells me a lot about you, Sealer. That's all I want to know. Hope I didn't bore you. Ask me anything else if you like. What do you think of what's going on in Canapres? It's complete chaos. It's lucky we're here to handle it, right? Sealer smiles brightly. Then she gives you a worried look. Does the way I talk bother you? No, I can seem blasé. Many good people and our protector Terendlev died here in Canapres. A paladin of Iomedes is expected to be properly respectful and solemn. But I prefer to face my troubles with a smile and a bit of common sense. Grief is a weapon they'll use against you. It can undermine a warrior's spirit. It's better we hold up on grief until we've driven the last demons and cultists from the city. I fully agree. If we want to win, can't be mourning our deceased day and night. Plus joy heals the soul. Nice when you and your commander think alike. Sealer smiles softly. Do you just want to fight demons, or is there something else in life you want? How about covering myself in glory and becoming a hero of 1,000 ballads? Or at least a dozen if they're lively ones. Sealer's eyes shine cheerfully. Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the World Wound is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve good. Being part of the crusade is reward enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticising my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on one aim, the war against the World Wound. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things, ordinary misfortunes, you know? I always liked being a wandering knight, because any moment I could get up and go help a poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favourite dog had gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'll be happy to help those who need it. A little bit here, a little bit there. Sounds good, Sealer. Welcome to the party. Glad to have you along. Get a better word in your shell, like, if we can. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canapres, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May they forgive my words. Erebeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arundel, sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish while the not so good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. What's your problem with Darren? Is there bad blood between you two? Oh, no, nothing like that. I think he dislikes all paladins equally. But the real question is, who does he like? Only his hangers-on, I'd wager. Or he likes them, to be honest. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes to settle scores, too. There was a hero of the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. At the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. Yeah, dirty, but amusing in its way. And of course he didn't keep to his little private joke. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty, and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of a friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. And as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when demons unleashed a magical plague on the Arundel estate. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Yeah, I've noticed that. Crusaders and Hermes servants especially. Can you tell me more about the events at Heaven's Edge? I don't know all the details. It happened a long while back. When I was a mercenary, I had nothing to do with Canapres. I only know that there was a grand feast in honour of Darren's birthday, and all his relatives were invited, along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from a mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young Count survived, because of his healing ability, I suppose. Darren does possess an unusually brilliant talent, even in the application of his skills. Even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired at the best scowls. Thanks for telling me all this. My pleasure. I'm sorry I had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. What's our strategy for the attack on the Great Garrison? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use the secret passage and reach towards Stone. Destroy it before the demons return. Turn Hermes' gift into a weapon of the abyss. Most of the allies you've found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. My opinion on Prelate Hullrun aside, it's undeniable that his Inquisitors are a formidable force. You will benefit from their pinpoint strikes against troublesome enemies. The Order of the Flaming Lance counts among its members both valiant knights and masters of the occult. We're about to test an experimental ritual they developed. Should it go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the Battle of the Great Garrison. Let me just see if there's any healing spells we can pick up. Scroll of cure light wounds. Any restoration stuff? Any potions from you, Gemmill? Yeah. Whoops. I don't need to be out there, do I? I need to talk to her best. What am I doing? Let's go launch the attack on the Great Garrison. Everything is ready. Time to attack. Let's go. The city is cleared, the garrison is all that stands. And that shall not stand for long.
I will help where I can.
Hope the ritual, me too. So there's no room for error. Quick, pray a day. Now it's the demon's turn to suffer. You bet. And we have haste for an hour and 30 minutes. We're going to give trickery. We're going to give that to you. Actually, quickly.
Don't mind me.
So an hour of improved trickery to help with any traps, etc. We have a trap right there, whose trigger is around here.
Might be trap.
We have a
might
trap
be
right
treasure.
there.
Head on!
There's it. Here, I think.
This is my kind of work.
Here we go.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I lead, you follow.
Let's get a best scabbard. Have the scabbard for a family's heirloom and sword end up in the smuggler's cache. That is a good
Onwards.
question. Right now, she's not here.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
Silver dust.
We will win this war.
That's locked, I think. Yeah.
Move out.
Up we go. Unfinished ladder. Melee decapitated on the siege by demons. Also went to the city and perpetrated a massacre, all of which we know.
Head on.
Here's the frontal assault. And here's our
I
way.
won't let you hurt my friends.
Staunton getting stuck in. Well, he betrayed us before, but at least he's fighting for us now. Minago. You. I think they're meant to be talking, but we can't tell what they're saying. That is a glitch, I think. Did she kidnap him? Did he go willingly? Who knows? Actually, I know because I've seen it before, but that is a glitch. It's locked with a magical seal. Let me dispel it. Fine, so we can go through there if we want, but right now, we got this route to go.
I lead.
I will fight.
What religion? Fast relief. Depicts the feats of strength performed by a murderer and a path to divine ascension. Even desecrated, it still radiates a holy aura.
Onwards.
Have a look downstairs. Well, the mongrels are here. Looks like they killed some treacherous. Oh, let's come round. There we are.
Move out.
I believe that's all they're willing to do, the mongrels. So you think he's here? Good. Yeah, see, they haven't come up with this. That's basically all they're willing to do.
Head on. Die.
Call me again if you need to.
Well, knowledge, these broken bits and pieces are disfigured relics dating back to the previous crusade. Historical evidence of events long past now been destroyed by the cruel claws of demons.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
More magic essence.
You follow.
I think it's time to get a little healing on, don't you?
Onward.
I found, something.
This is my kind of work.
Razor sharp claw. Oh,
Tear your
something's
throat
happening out
out.
here. Yeah, they're dead. Idiots. Right. You're an archer, so not you. You. Oh, good. Every pause. That can only go on a pet. Might as well give it to your horse. Let's save. I think we're okay. Zayamade, thank you for gracing your faithful servants with this visitation. My lady, I love you. I love you like nothing and no one else. That's not Ayomade. Several knights reverently kneel before the succubus, who is wearing nothing but a smirk. With melodramatic flair, the demon sweeps a clawed hand over the heads of the knight and gives mock blessing. And I love you, my children, all of you together and each one separately. Goddess, I must confess a shameful sin. My thoughts about you, they are impure. Forgive me my blasphemous words and base thoughts, but I cannot help you are the most desirable of all women. No other goddess comes close to your beauty. Next to you, Saturn rays a dull lamp, and Shelyn dust beneath your feet. Will you forgive me for loving you, and not just in a way that a true believer should love his deity? I forgive you, my knight. I forgive you and I accept your love. But I see that you cannot forgive yourself. Your flesh craves punishment, so punish yourself. Wash away your sin with blood, and earn my love, the divine and the carnal. If I were you... No. With trembling hands, the knight brings his blade to his face. These eyes which dared gaze upon you with lustful intent, take them, my goddess. The knight cuts out his eyes with a muffled moan and holds the two bloody lumps out to the succubus. I accept your gift. The succubus gently takes the eyeballs and trails them over her stomach and breasts, decorating her skin with scarlet patterns. Then she brings them to her mouth and chews them with relish and a bit of mustard. Saliva dribbles over her lips and chin. Now, my knights, I want you to lick every... Wait, who's this? Blasphemers come to disturb our sacrament? The succubus points at you, and the knights, who still have eyes, obediently turn in your direction. Dealer's face turns grey and she grips her weapon tighter. Sacrilege. He's making a mockery of what is most noble and good in us. He's evil, but she made them think that she's good and kind and that they must protect her. That's just what the real gods... Be quiet, please, in the name of all that's holy, stop talking. Ember claps her burned hand over her mouth. Is this some kind of holy sacrament for you, beast? Playing with other people's minds, mocking their faith? Come a little closer. I'll give you a blessing you won't forget. Don't listen to her. That's not Ayomade. It's a demon messing with you. Heresy. How could you say such a thing? The goddess graces her with her presence, and you malign her to her face. Ayomade, kill the blasphemer. The succubus meets your gaze with blood-stained lips, stretching into a sweet smile. Are you really going to raise your weapons against me? I am Ayomade, after all. For a brief moment, the demon's wanton features transform into the goddess's radiant visage, but the illusion immediately dissipates. The succubus's spell didn't work. Scowling, she enters the fray.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Well, Wendy went down, unfortunately. We survived it. Red scroll. Lady of Valor and Medjay, benevolent to the innocent, ruthless on the line. With humble hearts we raise this prayer to thee this day. Preserve our sovereign, the righteous Galfrey, from all harm, so that she may lead us to victory over the spirits of devilry and wickedness. May the holy angels abide with us, the hand of the inheritor, who makes thy will known. The silver twins, Lariel and Targona, who lead us into battle and healed our wounds, and the others of thy servants and our intercessors, and take into thy host of righteous souls gathered at thy throne the martyrs Zacharias of Canterbury and Yaniel of Dresden, who died for all our sakes. We trust in thee this day. We dedicate our works, our words, and our thoughts to thee. May thy name live in eternal glory. Now, the righteous find their wisdom and the wise their reward. First of all, let's get her healed. Now then, these open in here. They have to. This is a puzzle. First, to get it to work, they all have to be closed when you start the run through the puzzle. But if you accidentally open the wrong ones, you'll have to close them again. Second, you can see these are statues. Statue of a woman in armor holding a sword and a shield. Statue of a man in robes holding a staff. If you can work out who they are, and it's the people listed in that scroll, then you can do it in that order. It's, I think it's A to Z. But the other way, you heard that musical tone? Is to do it by tone, rising tone. Get everyone out of the way. Just you see
No
that.
reason to pause.
That's not right. Close that.
Lead on.
Nope, obviously not. That's not right either. It looks like it's this way, doesn't it? There are rising tones, and something wasn't closed.
It is no trouble.
Right. I think this one. No.
On my way.
I've forgotten the tones. And you see, I had to get them all closed again in order to be able to do it. I had one open by mistake. And you got a bunch of weapons. Are they any good? Oh, you tell me. We have a flail. Most of this is actually more or less junk. But there are some things that aren't. Right. We picked up the light flail, flail of light burst. This +1 flail confirms a critical hit, an extra 1d6. Not much. Cold iron falchion +1. Oh, there is that. Those are the two things there. Now, I can't use a shield, but I can use a buckler. So there is that. And you're actually stronger than you are agile. Not sure that will help you or not. What does this do? One Bane clasp. An ancient fossilized insect lies trapped within this ornate amber clasp, impaled by the long golden pin that fastens the wearer's cloak. The wearer's weapons, unarmed attacks and natural attacks, deal full damage to swarms, regardless of the swarm's immunity to weapon damage, if any, although damage reduction applies as normal. If the wearer is damaged by a swarm, they automatically succeed their saving throw against the distraction ability. Very useful, but also very specific. The wearer has weapon finesse. This amulet allows her to apply a dexterity modifier in place of a strength modifier, which actually would be a bad move right now. You don't have finesse. None of the pets have finesse. If we get one that needs it, and this is just on agile fists, $17 modified to 19. Just to the belt of giant strength. Well, that's not all that useful to us right now. You thought it might be. What we do have that I'm forgetting is this for. I guess we'll give it to you as your amount. And this is lightened harness. Enhancement +1. This +1 leather armor, leather barding, which is light armor for a beast, increases animal companion's base speed by 10 and grants it 1 additional attack of opportunity. Not bad.
Head on!
It's only light, and several of the pets, if not all of them, can do better than light.
What's that there?
Well, Jip, you got this?
You ask me.
Needs 35. It needs roll 16.
Just don't blame me. You ask me. You ask me. Just don't blame me. This is my kind
There
of
we
work.
are. If I'd managed to get the tieflings with me, maybe they'd have done that
You
for me.
follow.
Funnily enough, they don't do that one.
Pretty good, aren't I?
And that's a dagger for you, Walchip.
Onwards!
Walchip. for the dagger.
This was simple enough.
It's all that remains of some demons killed on the spot by a powerful flame. Looks like a trap to protect the garrison, and it might still be active. Not anymore, thanks to Walship.
Rely on me. This is simple.
You? Good. Who might be summoning? Should I give that to Walship, perhaps? Just show you what it is. Tankard of Free Spirit. This dwarven tankard allows its owner to summon Deserters under the haste spell effect once per day. The owner can summon a single Leyland Deserter at 9th level. The owner can summon a single Leyland Deserter. At 9th level, it summons 1 Leyland and 2 Advanced Brillani. At 11th, it summons 1 Leyland, 2 Advanced Brillani, and a Gale. The owner of this dwarven tankard is on the Azarta mythic path. The summoned Deserters are additionally affected by the Heroism spell. The only one to be on a mythic path at all is going to be me. The rest do have access to a mythic line, mythic abilities, but not a mythic path as such. Dagger, or rather, spear.
A bright future awaits us.
Yeah. Just to warn you, because this is one in open previous. Oh, hang on. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 6, plus 6. I don't suppose I can use a small shield. No. Here, we need protection from fire, which we don't have. Okay, that's a thing. Alright then. You need
Whatever
to change.
comes next, we'll be ready.
We will save it, because this could get ugly. We can't see what the send. I'm going to save this and reload. Actually, I just did save, so let me load. Because we're not getting their text, and I don't know why. That's some kind of glitch. But the guy you saw there, remember when they attacked when we were told this alchemist had come in? The human body is a real trove of invaluable ingredients. It's now a chemical laboratory all by itself, so to speak, ready for further research. Allow me to demonstrate some of the more impressive effects on you. He's blurred. Bully. Move forward. Sure, it got the ones that went out of the room.
The inheritor.
Oh! That didn't work well now, did it? We're going to redo that one. Painful.
Into the fray!
Ding bomb. Bang. Okay. He's down.
Die!
They'll beg me to stop!
Another down. You might as well hit him. Double J.
Cover me, all right?
The Inheritor! Guide my blade!
Try and sleep him. Make it. Yorkie, try and sleep him. Nope.
No match for me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Thought he was immune to ground-based effects. Okay, well that's a thing.
Surrender or else!
Let's hear you cry! Yeah!
Lee, get in there.
The light take you!
He's at death's door. Oh no, he's dazzled. I'm my mistake.
Run them through!
Into the fray!
Distract them for me.
Didn't happen. Blinding bomb.
I'll rip you apart!
Then bear. Try that.
Go.
Time to share your treasures.
Put that on there.
No glory without risk!
He's almost done.
Why am I so weak?
I wouldn't worry about it. You won't be so for long. Yeah, that's on there. Doesn't have a good will saving throw. That's interesting.
Out of my way!
Cover me, alright?
Got him. Fuck. And she needs some healing. Hang on.
Rely on me.
30 seconds of blindness. Until fully healed. And that should be good enough. New belt.
This is my kind of work.
Back way.
Move out.
I did it.
Judging by the ingredients and devices, the alchemists in the laboratory were working on a very dangerous poison. Fortunately, they never got the chance to finish their experiments. Looks like we're overburdened right now. Not going to go up those stairs.
Head on.
Let's drop heavy armor. There we go. Pick that up on the way out, can't we? Now, Walter, if you got anything you can learn? Yes. Not one I'll really use, but we've got one we can learn there.
No reason to pause.
Only you deserve my obedience.
Did the world just forget me?
My tail is restless.
Get past that thing.
Trust in yourself.
I'm losing my temper. I lead. You follow.
And here we go with this one.
We will win this war.
What the heck are you doing? You're running straight towards it now. Right, we're going to save, because that was a tough fight.
Onward.
They'll regret this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Old brig.
This will be the stuff of legend.
They'll beg me to stop.
Die.
Distract them from me.
Got him. Or big. Quick, kudu.
Clawing time.
You kudu on him? Yeah. And they're basically done at this point. A little bit of gemstones there. Opens up, so that makes it a full circuit round there.
I'll tear your throat.
Guide my blade.
Another easy victory.
Move out.
Right. Yeah, more unfortunate dead. Divine power of heaven seems to radiate from the painting. Might be the reason why it remained hidden. Another freedom from corruption. And for negative level. That's not good.
Head on.
You'll make a fine trophy.
I lead. You follow.
This is the fool we tricked into laying bombs at the Great Garrison. Hey, who dragged all these barrels in here? Nope, you can't come in here. I was ordered to rig everything here. Bye, suckers. Might fine trick. Keep it up, and I might invite you to join our club. It's blocked with magic, so I don't think we can open it, honestly.
Onwards.
That's the Alvin Notes the storyteller wanted. We will try it.
Just don't blame me.
The Eldritch magic, yeah, I thought so.
Move out.
If we had the magic knights available, they could have done it for us.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
No, not like this.
She's hurt again. Alright, that's fine. Drink. That's good. Well, Jeff. You gain a level, you're up to level 6.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Did good, Warship, I'll give you that. This page depicts a woman in full armor holding her sword aloft in the sky. Daniel of Dresden, the Holy Martyr.
You ask me.
Ouch. Not a huge deal.
Head on!
This is one way we want to save. There's going to be another nasty one, I think.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Info. Two of them buggers. I think it's two. Yeah, one there.
Am I doing it wrong?
He's down.
My wounds pile on!
Cleric's a problem too.
Into the fray!
He's almost down. Good. They succeeded. He's taking a hit, good. He's down. Old Brig. Nope, not Old Brig. Me, in fact. But it's down. Good. He's dead. Now I feel comfortable.
Call me again if you need to.
A strategic map offers many intriguing details. About the movements of the Crusader army. Demons must have thoroughly studied them before destroying them with their claws and patching them with blood.
I lead, you follow.
Are we once again overburdened? Yes. Right. Was an injuring battle, I'll give it that. But not one we couldn't survive. Yeah.
Onwards!
So many plans and hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
I live and breathe. That was the architect of the world, and the vilest witch of them all. It was a real who. Oh, we missed one there.
You ask me.
Come on.
This is my kind of work.
And another.
This is my kind of work.
Excuse me. We have that one door down here. Not that. We shall save once more. Taylor, you're not mounted.
Together we stand.
Your batch of living hearts and miracles is finally here. Very good, my lord Iscari. I offer this sacrifice to you. You better hope you do, but you're not going to get away with it. Here come some inquisitors. Amade.
Can we retreat already?
No match for me.
Get her taken down.
Time to share your treasures.
And, Old break.
They better start running.
Going on in the inquisitors. That's fine.
The light. Take you.
Yorkie. Went in sleep. Please, nope. He's hurt.
Cover me, all right?
He's badly hurt. Nice. Okay, try and put one of these down. Missed all brig. That was silly. Right. She's the only dangerous one.
Riddle sent you.
You can handle them, right?
There we go. Been down a lot easier than I expected.
Pay attention.
Mystic Scythe. And some other stuff.
I lead. You follow.
Pretty good, aren't I?
There's that little room there that we can't get to because of that infection, but never mind. Like it might be time to throw some stuff down. No, we're still medium. That's fine. Let's have a look what we've got here. We've got the Collapse. One-handed Warhammer. We've got levels gained as well. When this +1 Cold Iron Warhammer confirms a critical hit, all enemies in a 15-foot area. Chances of going prone, but it's a low chance. Dark glowing scythe. When this +2 scythe lands a hit on an enemy, deals an additional 1d3 negative energy damage. The target must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer an additional 1 negative energy damage. 1 to 4 rounds. Yeah. But really nothing much I'd want him to use anyway. He's using a better weapon. I'm using agility weapons. She's using agility weapons. Well, Chip's using it, daggers specifically. Right. Wildland Shaman level 6. Get Wandering Hex for it. Wolf level 6. Sealer, Paladin level 6. Get Mercy. This Mercy, I think we'll use Disease. Bulwark. Actually, no, Squire, isn't it, or something? Do I got a Mad Dog at level 5 now? Follow Chip. I'll pitch Scoundrel. What are we using here? It doesn't have to really matter too much, does it? It's and you've got a new hex. But you get hexes all the way down the line, don't you? Yep. I'm the one on Lord Religion, so that's fine. Cackle, which is cackle to make things last longer. You can have delayed poison communal. Be useful coming up.
Onwards!
Didn't get that one. Can open that. Can't get past there though. Sail away on your horse.
A bright future awaits us. Did I mess up
Can't
again?
mount yourself. Come on. Be sensible, sailor.
Move out!
Right. Well, Jeff.
I'm here. Where else would I be? Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Come back. Gonna want to put one of these here.
This war must end.
We're gonna put one of these here. You're also gonna put one of these here.
Yes.
One behind it as well. Pull back.
Head on!
Pull back properly. Come on. And sealer.
Rely on me.
Open that door. Opens that one. Whole bunch come out.
They will break against our resolve.
No. Get back. Get out of the way, Wendy. What are you doing? You're stuck there now, you fool. Alright, I guess we're going forward. At least to here. You okay? Self-turned.
I'll rip you apart!
They could end up a little bit stunned here, but we're okay because we've got a lot of defensive stuff going on. Remember, pull back. Keep about sleeping in. No good. Now, it's worth noting they can run straight through their own traps.
Let's hear you cry!
Bien. I've got a Minotaur coming in. Is affected. Yorkie, I'm affected. Pull back a bit. Second Minotaur. Full brig. I almost killed it.
No match for me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
No glory without risk!
At least one of them's afraid now. You can stay.
Out of my way!
Badly hurt.
Into the fray!
When you piped that hurt.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh, shit.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Hold it down. That didn't work at all. Stuck.
Die!
Right.
Yes.
Clear that. Man, Woljip, get in
me?
here.
This is my kind of work.
Can't hide this from my
Oh,
eyes.
hang on. Got something here. Woljip appears to be diseased.
Over there! I lead.
Well,
You
Woljip, my
follow.
friend. Let me heal you. Well, all being well anyway.
battles await.
What's that?
Onwards!
Down here. So that battle we saved.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
We'll see if we can do this automatic.
I have to do this.
Nice.
The waste of my time.
Didn't manage to do anything with that. And that leaves us this door here. The last place to go in this level. Still a fight downstairs.
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me! Drink my blood, devour my soul! Just get on with it. Let me die at last.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you. I brought you away from the battle to save you. My love, you don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I have always loved you.
In a way a demon can, maybe she does. But it ain't good love.
You lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. You're the reason why everyone despises me!
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them, the Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course, you and your principles. But look what's become of you.
They talk about love, but they are really talking about a terrible disaster, like an earthquake, or a hurricane, or a shipwreck.
You got it.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomade. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
And while he may have been treated badly, Seela, it's worth bearing in mind. He's still blaming others for his own decisions.
Don't overcomplicate things. Truth, lies. This dwarf is a spineless worm.
Kind of agree with you there.
He prostrates himself before those who wipe their boots on him. And not because he hopes for better treatment, but because he enjoys debasing himself. If he really had to choose a side, the Crusaders or the demons, he would choose whoever caused him the most pain.
You might be wrong on that one, but I hear where you're coming from.
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
Don't listen to her, Staunton. She lied to you before, and you know she's lying to you now. Don't be an idiot.
Listen to this. The deceitful queen servant has the gall to call me a liar. You know the truth, my sweet. I am the only one who has never lied to you.
Staunton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilith with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than that scream dwarf. But tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
Get back! Ah!
Grasping his weapon, Staunton slashes at Marago's eyeless face. In surprising agility for one of his stature, flees up the stairs.
Curses! Ugh. Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
As I said, if it's love, it's a demonic kind. That ain't good love.
Move out.
We only really need you to be healed, Bullshit, but we do need it. The heavy stuff. About it. That's good enough, I think. Can drop the size. Takes it down to light. There's this over here, which we never got, apparently. Yeah, this chest. Now we go upstairs. See what we've got to deal with. Oh, Sealer. I didn't notice you needed healing too. There we are. Right, let's see what buffs we can use. We've chased them to up there. It's going to be a fight, isn't it? I think we already know that. Let's sing. That one, Sealer. Biggie size me. Oh, fine.
No reason to pause.
That on. Everything else is fine.
I am yours to command.
That's during battle. You don't have anything right now.
Ask nicely.
Biggie size her. Size him. There yourself. That on yourself.
Seth is restless. I wonder why.
We got mage armor on you. And on the non-equipped pets. And then
I saw them.
All good. Big Minotaur coming in.
I will fight.
Saving throws down from me. Only one round.
This spell's faulty. No, really. Distract them from me.
He's hurt, but he's not down. Oh, stupid. Chain shirt.
Head on!
That was a lot easier than I thought. An holy symbol of Descari.
Pretty good, aren't I? This is my kind of work.
Oh yeah?
This is my kind of work.
And there's the Wardstone. I've been here before. Hope this works out for us. Save right before we use it. Day 6, month 9, year 4715. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things: an ambush, headless bells, or a horde of enemies. But not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Minago or a henchman, only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not as placid as it seems. Yorkie once again hears a soothing choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Yorkie sees the Wardstone not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It's no longer a monolith emanating light, it is a cage made of pure energy. It is where Descari struck. The place where Descari struck looks like a festering wound, with tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire article. There, inside, 2 hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red, but they are all waiting for what? Back to the Light Warriors' words. The Light Warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Warstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven, who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint, they ask no easing of their burden. The goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again. They would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Descari's evil plan. When the last of the Light Warriors falls, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The Light Warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal the Light Host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canabres is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it, and restore the Wardstone's full power. The eyes of the Eon, until now slumbering peacefully in the hero's soul, awaken. He urges the hero to look upon the Wardstone through them. Eon's eyes wish to see. Back into the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of petty lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of Wardstones. The barrier surrounding the world wound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone, these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane, deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service. They suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough! The Red Warriors know their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Descari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death, but they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The Crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Canapres is a perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the wardstone along with all its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end their suffering once and for all. Look upon the angels with the Aeon's eyes. The eyes of the Aeon pierce through the essence, matter and time, and reveal the truth of the wardstones. How true it is that there are often multiple truths in a situation. The stones are just as much a perversion of the world wound itself. The demon are not of this plane, but this did not give Iomade and her herald license to disrupt the balance still further by imprisoning untold numbers of angels in the stone. A crime committed in the name of good does not offset those committed in the name of evil. It only multiplies the harm done to the cosmic order. Make a decision. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen. And the fate of Canapres, perhaps even all Mender, now rest in the hero's hands. How will it proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. The Aeon's eyes perceive a solution to the goddess's tinkering, one that will cost no lives. One strike with a crystal chisel at the perfect point, and the stone's magic will be destroyed. And all the angels will go to their rightful place, to heaven, or to the plains of chaos and evil. The remnant of the Aeon's power draws all that is left of the Aeon's existence to the hero, urging him to put things right. But somewhere deep within the hero's soul, familiar ire seethes, endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if it is unleashed here at the stone? Destroy it with the angels inside. And quell the anger of the Red Warriors by offering them peace. Cleanse the wardstone, destroying the fallen celestials. Wield the stone's magic and return the celestials to the rightful plane. That abandons the wardstone, doesn't it? Or unleash the demonic fury. Going to quell them. Yorkie addresses the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but in his intentions and aspirations. Torment-wearied angels see compassion in him, and also a promise of rest. One day the demons will be driven back, one day the whirlwind will vanish, like a nightmare chased away on a spring dawn. One day the sky above Canapres will once again gleam a dazzling blue. When that day comes, the wardstones will no longer be needed. The angels' watch will be at an end. Overcome by this vision, the Red Warriors drop their weapons. With bowed heads, they say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep, one that will not be woken until the day the promise is fulfilled and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by Discari still gleams scarlet within the wardstone, but the spread of corruption has been halted. The bliss filled with vital, healing light. Crusaders succeeded. The angels' battle within the wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety in the future. What happened here can happen again. Mendevians can no longer rely on Iomede's gift as they once did. The danger has passed for now. Unable to bear such a flagrant violation of the laws of reality, the magical eyes of the Aeon fade away for good. Market Square? Before the attack? Is that a reloop?
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming.
That's me!
None of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady?
Let's see the demons that attacked me.
And to burn their flesh.
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
Did they just transform? So she took me in there. There you go. Know what her plan is. The blisteringly vivid memory releases you when you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the wardstone has blown the roof off the great garrison. Waterstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
I feel the power. Yes, I feel it.
What are you doing here? How? Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
Looking down, you notice the wound on your chest has opened again. It's bleeding as if it was hit by a sword. But there is no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edge of the wound starts to join, and heal until it closes fully. Demoness looks formidable with her entourage around you. The threats ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelming, all-conquering power fills you. What, this little demoness? These are the tating hordes of the abyss. The gods themselves are your only equals now. Oh, now we're gonna have some fun. Well, fun for me. I don't know about you.
We'll see who's having more fun when I've got my claws in you. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
He has 345. Did he just appear right behind? No. Yes. May not have been the smartest move.
I'll rip you apart!
First off, saving throws. And she failed it.
Time to share your treasures!
How are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
Nicely, Sealer.
Anago! To me!
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for
Looks
me.
like you're showing your true colours here, Staunton.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
I must take a quick break. Stay back. Don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
She promised you for your... You demons don't know how to love.
You think I don't know that demons cannot love? You think this is news to me? I know that lying wench can truly love me. But what of it? Maybe I love her anyway. No matter what. And if I don't, what's it got to do with you?
You're hurting yourself, just so she can hurt you even worse later. And all that so you can feel hurt until the day you die. You're awfully silly.
Some people are like that, Ember.
I know, girl. But it's too late for me to learn any different. When I die, pour one out for the old fool.
The Crusaders are right, you're a traitor and you always were a traitor.
Maybe you're right. But you won't change your mind either way.
Not after what I've
so
seen.
why waste my time trying to convince you? No matter what he does, no matter what he says, Staunton Vane will always be considered a traitor.
Because Staunton Vane is a traitor.
Well then, Staunton Vane will finally be the traitor you've always wanted. Enough talking. Monargo, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly, before I change my mind.
No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
Staunton clenched his teeth, swallowing the rest of his words. Bouncing, he looks between Monaco and you and back again. At last, the dwarf nods. The demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body, and your soul starts to fade. It doesn't leave you, it hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you'll one day master that inconceivably huge power. Alright. All the demons are gone. Now we have mythic ranks, but that's where we'll end for today, my friends. Join us next time, we'll sort the mythic ranks out, I may do that off channel, and then head out. But now, fare thee well, stay strong.